our mighty champions, raise your voices to the anthem. Marching line, a mighty army, Wrexham is the name. See the Reds who fight together, speak their names with pride forever. Marching with a mighty army, Wrexham is the name.
Hi guys, welcome to today's episode of Welcome to Wrexham. Now if you're enjoying the content, remember hit subscribe. Let's take a quick look at how we're doing at the table. Currently sitting 5th on 30 points. Disappointingly, only got a goal difference of 9. We've lost 5 games as well. We've conceded a massive 24 goals, which is just really, really not good. But this is one thing I do like. Chin Fun Tupasso, if you saw the last game, he hated me. We're winning him over, guys. We are winning him over. He's now a fierce dislike. Keep an eye on that throughout the episode. But in our first game, we were up against Aldershot in the rain in sunny North Wales, and Elliot Lee opened the goal scoring with a lovely header from 12 yards, leaving the goalkeeper no option. Again, then, what a silly decision this was from the goalkeeper. Ollie Palmer, crucial goal for him. Calm as you like. What a penalty it was. We played really well in this game, I must admit. We did dominate proceedings, and Elliot Lee capped everything off with that goal. 20 yards out, into the bottom corner. Absolutely brilliant. And it really was a great team performance, I must admit. There were a few sloppy moments, such as this one, with Haygarth hitting the post, but Aaron Hayden was there to clear. But all in all, it was probably one of our better performances of the season. This goal, I think, really summed it up. A good team effort to win the ball back. Sinclair with a great ball through to Ollie Palmer, who slotted it home. He seems to be finding his confidence after a really slow start to the season. We found ourselves 4-0 up, and as we have done in every single game this season, we started to switch off. Haygarth picking the ball up just inside our half. And we dropped off Aldershot. We let them build. We let them pass the ball around. It probably was deserved based on the run of play at that time, and it was a lovely finish from Ryan Glover, and this game finished 4-1. And then we had the bad news that Callum McManaman was out for 5 months. Now, while McManaman isn't a first-team player or even a regular substitute, his experience is crucial to this team, and for him to be ruled out at 5 months is really devastating after we lost Danny Simpson to retirement earlier in the season. Second game in the episode, we went up against Aldershot again, this time away from home in the FA Cup. Dean Keats managing Aldershot, obviously a former Wrexham manager. Always nice to get one over a ex-employee as a club. But Aldershot started the better team. We did grow into it. And it is no more capped off. While they had a good first couple of minutes, Elliot Lee, this chip was sublime. You will not see a better chip at the World Cup. And we really dug in and pushed home our advantage with Ollie Palmer scoring yet another goal. 3 goals in his last 2 games. But this changed the course of the game, or at least it could have done. A stupid mistake from McFadzean to get sent off. Really not acceptable. And he received a fine as a result. But Jordan Davis, the Coady assassin, with a sublime finish to make it 3-0. But, as I said, that red card would have a bearing on the game. And we did start to struggle as the game went on. Fatigue played a big part, having played most of the game down to 10. We struggled to keep the ball. We struggled to keep it tight and keep them out. However, we did have chances to extend our lead. Paul Mullin here probably could have done better to bring that ball down, but it wasn't to be. And this, again, is what I was saying. It's a soft goal. Vigoro should do better, but it finished 3-2. And we're into the 3rd round of the FA Cup. And let's find out who we got. We were hoping for a big side, but unfortunately, Wycombe or Oxford in the 3rd round. And in our final game of this episode, we welcome Bromley to the Racecourse Ground. Now, we were in really good form going into the game. 5 wins in 5. Bromley, on the other hand, just the 2 wins in their last 5, setting up with a really defensive formation, essentially 6 at the back. But we started well. We really did attack from the off, fought to win the ball back at every opportunity. Aaron Hayden, they're doing well, and Tunnicliffe played a lovely ball into Elliot Lee, and what a goal that would have been. Sadly, nothing was to come from the corner shortly after either. But we weren't going to have to wait long for some action, as Aaron Hayden dived into a really silly tackle. I still think the referee made a mistake, but Cheek couldn't convert the penalty. He did, however, make us pay for some slack defending shortly after. A great turn on it from him just outside the box, and a lovely pass in by Davis. It was rifled into the top net. There was nothing Vigoro could have done about it, even if he wanted to. However, unfortunately for Bromley, it did seem that a sleeping beast had been awoken by that goal. We put our foot down and we started creating chances at will, and it wasn't all that long until we took advantage after half-time. Aaron Hayden with a lovely ball down the outside to Paul Mullin. Paul Mullin who shoots, and on the rebound, Ollie Palmer puts it wide. Really should have been a goal. However, he was taken off shortly after. Aaron Hayden makes it 1-1, and Tom O'Connor with another fantastic delivery. Yes, he was playing centre-back for us at the start of the game, but we moved him into the midfield, and he 100% changed this game for us. His ability of passing the ball and picking out clear-cut chances was unrivaled in this game. Bromley did trouble us at times, it must be said, and that is something that we'll work on. However, once we got the ball down and we found a way to play, we were pretty much unstoppable, and that was a lovely ball from Anthony Ford to Jerome Sinclair, who made it 2-1 just after the hour. And it wasn't too long before we got our third. Paul Mullin making his 21st goal of the season, just on the 70-minute mark. We could have pushed on for more and more goals if we'd wanted to, but we chose not to, and we settled for 3-1. And this is what I wanted to show you. Chin Fu Tapasoa is now a friend of mine. I didn't think I would see that happen, I must admit. But he is now a friend of mine. I'm on his Christmas card list, and I look forward to sending him one. Well, what an episode it's been. All 3 games won, and what a turnaround in our form we've had. From our early episodes where we really struggled to this, it has been a massive turnaround. I'll see you soon.